Go on. Could you kindly move down a little bit so the light won't be all in the fucking
Lay
shot?
down.
A little bit. Yeah, we going to the left. There we go. Yeah, see, we gotta make these angles work, you know. What's going on, people? Trini RudeBeard. I said Trini. That's what I said. I'm still getting my shit together. Interesting topic we gonna have today. We're gonna talk about cheating in relationships.
Yeah, relationship issues. Other relationship issues.
Yeah, and other relationship issues, but primarily cheating. And I have a special guest today. She is the queen of all great shit that there is. The queen of yoga. She's dope. She's dope as AF. Like she's dope. Miss Shawnee. It's in the building. Place to be. Yes. Peace to the queen. So she is on the show today because we have great perspectives on this particular topic. And before we went on, I said, yo, don't say nothing yet. Let's just get all that shit on the camera. So, as always, please go like, share, and subscribe. And when you do that subscription, could you hit that little bell on the right hand side so that anytime the shit comes up, we can put the shit in there. So, where do we start?
Well, you was asking.
Cheating is bad.
What?
Cheating is bad.
Cheating is bad. Indeed. Cheating is very bad.
So I think that kind of putting it in the right I don't know, the right context. I think men overall are worse cheaters than women.
They're more, you guys are more, we associate that with you a little bit more than we do with women. Because women, even though, yes, we cheat, women cheat, it's not as out there, I guess you can say, as when it comes down to men, because men are primarily the ones who are said to be cheating. Even though, I don't think men are worse cheat. I think you guys just, get caught quicker than women do.
Because we're dumb, right? Like, men are not good at hiding their shit as women. We think we are, but
that's a no-go.
We always get caught because we ain't perfect our tracks. Now, there are players who perfect their tracks. The niggas can go 10 plus years and you never knew that shit was the way it is. They got like 5 kids on the low you ain't know shit about. So, I think if I could relate this to black couples, no disrespect to any other races, but I mean, this is an Afrocentric type channel, so I don't want to offend anybody, but fuck them. So I think that it's important that the family structure. I think the family structure for black families has been constantly challenged. Going as far back, God knows I don't even have the time to talk about every piece of that. But to touch on it, they used to sodomize black men in front of their families so that the women and children would feel like they're pretty much rendered powerless because the head of the house was completely embarrassed and berated. So now he feels less than a man. So now he takes on the mentality that's still today not broken. Which is why men opt to leave situations abruptly, and and just abandonment, and have caused our black women to have abandonment issues. They develop other shit because of our lack of presence.
Right.
And some men are just, that's one way to look at it. Another way is that, to me, men just decide if they see something else shinier, that they just want to gravitate toward that and leave behind the thing that's always been there. And that's stupid too. Like, if you're going to commit to a woman, then fucking commit. Like, if you're not ready for that shit, then it's better for you to know you're not ready and tell that to that woman and just be honest than to waste both of y'all time. Because they don't like their time wasted.
No.
So, if you are not ready for that kind of commitment, then don't do it. Just be a player and be single. And keep it real with everybody you mess with. And wear protection. Damn. If it's going to be like that. Because if it's going to be like that, then strap up. It's not worth you getting a disease or having more babies that you can't take care of. Continuing to basically uphold the opinion of us, especially as black couples. So, any advice on that one?
I just wanted to actually touch a little bit upon a point that you said, as far as if you're not ready to be in some level of a relationship, like, why don't you just, it's a question that women ask too, why don't you just not be in one, go out and be a player? So I would pose this or approach this topic with a question, and almost like a rhetorical question. Everybody wants somebody to love, right? True. Like, everybody wants somebody to love them and wants somebody to love, and they want somebody who'll be down for them. So is it a concept of where men, even though, we have the option of going out, having sex with a whole bunch of women and, whatever, and live that player lifestyle, is it a situation where men just honestly want somebody to be down for them while they still go out and do their thing? It's a situation where, you want your cake and eat it too. And that's kind of selfish, if I would say so myself.
Yeah, it is. Now, one thing I feel like I've prided myself on is that I am not, and have never been, a cheater. Never. I'm not. Because I think the persona of me being a musician and traveling, there's women that flirt and things like that, but I've never been a guy to, I might have had other problems in the past. But cheating on somebody, to me, is like pretty fucked up. I never found the sense in that. Like, if I don't want to be with you, then I'll be better off not being with you. But cheating is, to me, evil as fuck. Because, once again, why would you waste somebody's time? I mean, it makes no sense to me. But,
well, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Here she go.
Even though, of course, I'm against cheating, I'm going to play devil's advocate and say, what if it's a situation where you and this person have been together, maybe you're married, but, you hit that plateau, like everybody does in relationships. You hit the plateau and, you still love the person, you still care about them, you're still, taking care of them in a sense, but just while you're in your passing, because temptation always comes up just around the time where, things are flat. So what if it's a situation where you come across somebody, maybe not initially wanting or desiring to go there with them, but just, a friend. They can offer that ear, they could be that relief, that release, and that fantasy, not fantasy, but that life away from their other crazy life. And they offer that friendship initially, because that's how you get people, and you gotta make them comfortable. Make it seem like they.
Part 2 is coming up.